The following is a class given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on February 23, 2014 in Sridham, Mayapur. The class was about a T.O.V.P presentation and was given in Sri Sri Radha Madhav's temple courtyard.
Magaha Karoti Rachalam Pangulangaya Tegen Yat Kita Atamahan Bande Sigaranti Tainam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isram. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Well, we've heard a lot about this temple.
We have all heard a lot about this temple.
And Prabhupada was very much desirous of seeing this temple manifest.
Srila Prabhupada was very much desirous of seeing this temple manifest.
He had been talking about it since the 1960s.
He had been talking about it since the 1960s.
Gopal Krishna Maharaj and some Acharya Rishi Prabhu, they were on the first committee.
Gopal Krishna Maharaj and Atreya Rishi Prabhu, they were on the first committee.
And there were various committees along the way.
And there were various committees along the way.
So Prabhupada, I was present at a disappearance day of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
I was present at one disappearance day of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
And he said on disappearance days it's appropriate to remember the previous acharyas.
He said that on disappearance days it is appropriate to remember the previous acharyas.
So I composed a song commemorating our 5 previous acharyas.
So I composed a song commemorating our 5 previous acharyas.
Well, that's another topic.
That's another topic.
Now, Prabhupada at that time, he mentioned how each acharya had done something for Mayapur Dham.
Prabhupada at that time mentioned how each previous acharya had done something for Mayapur Dham.
I won't go into those details because we're only given a few minutes to speak.
I won't go into the details as I have only a few minutes to speak.
But then Prabhupada, he mentioned that he also was trying to do something for the Dham.
Then Prabhupada mentioned that he also was trying to do something for the Dham.
And he had predicted that there would be a temple here.
He had predicted that there would be a temple here.
And he wanted to be sure that he started it.
And he wanted to be sure that he started it.
So he actually in 1977 he laid another foundation stone.
Actually in 1977 he laid another foundation stone
for the temple of the Vedic planetarium.
For the temple of the Vedic planetarium.
And at that time he was weak, and so he sent someone else. he took the Ananta Sesha in his hand and he gave it to one disciple to put it in the pit.
At that time, he was weak, so he took the Ananta Sesha in his hand and gave it to another disciple to put it inside the pit.
So he actually laid the stone for the foundation of the temple of Vedic planetarium.
So he actually laid the stone for the foundation of the temple of the Vedic planetarium.
So he laid a foundation stone in 1971 or 2
So he laid a foundation stone in 1971 or 2
for the whole city,
for the whole city.
and in 1977
And in 1977
for the temple of Vedic planetarium.
for the temple of the Vedic planetarium.
So he was very much focused on seeing this temple manifest.
So he was very much focused on seeing this temple manifest.
So in the disappearance day, and he was saying how he was trying to do something for the Dham.
So on this disappearance day, he was saying how he was trying to do something for this Dham.
Then he was saying, and I'm very thankful for all the disciples, all the devotees who are helping me.
And then he was saying that he was very thankful to all the disciples and others who are helping him.
And then he choked up.
And then he choked up.
He couldn't speak anymore.
He couldn't speak anymore.
He started to profusely cry.
He started to profusely cry.
And Prabhupada, he would always control his emotions.
Srila Prabhupada, he would always control his emotions.
But this time he was unable.
But this time he was unable.
That's how much it meant to him.
That is how much it meant to him.
To see this temple finished.
To see this temple finished.
He had told me personally
He had told me personally
that this temple would attract people from all over the world.
that this temple would attract people from all over the world.
And that they would come here and they would see not only a temple, they would see a Vedic planetarium.
That they would come here and they would see not only a temple, but they would also see a Vedic planetarium.
They would see how the Vedic vision of the universe and all its planetary systems was.
They would see the Vedic vision of the universe and all the planetary systems, how it was,
And beyond,
and beyond,
to the spiritual world,
to the spiritual world.
how the Vedas have that description also.
How in the Vedas there are those descriptions also.
Our previous acharyas, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
Our previous acharyas like Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
in his Navadip Dham Mahatmya,
in his Navadip Dham Mahatmya,
he describes how after the disappearance of Lord Chaitanya,
how after the disappearance of Lord Chaitanya,
the Ganges would rise,
the Ganges would rise,
and for 100 years,
and for 100 years,
the Mayapur would be underwater.
Mayapur would be underwater.
So the people would move out,
So the people would move out,
and this place would become scantily populated.
and this place would become scantily populated.
Then, since the desire of the Lord is all powerful,
Then, since the desire of the Lord is all powerful,
by His desire,
by His desire,
a community of devotees would gradually settled down.
A community of devotees gradually settled down.
There will be many temples,
There would be many temples,
but there will be one prominent temple.
but there would be one prominent temple.
Lord Nityananda predicted,
Lord Nityananda predicted,
Ek Adbhut Mandir Hoide
Ek Adbhut Mandir Hoibe
Prakash
Prakash,
Gauranga Nitya Seva Hoide Dihas.
Gauranga Nitya Seba Hoibe Vikas.
There will be one wonderful temple
There would be one wonderful temple
which will become manifest,
which will become manifest,
and from that the eternal devotional service
and from that the eternal devotional service
of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
was spread throughout the world.
would spread throughout the world.
Haribo!
Haribo,
Haribo!
Haribo,
Haribo!
Haribo.
So every acharya
So every acharya
has tried to do something for Mayapur Dham.
has tried to do something for Mayapur Dham.
And Srila Prabhupada, he wanted this temple to be
And Srila Prabhupada, he wanted this temple to be
manifest.
manifest.
He wanted to make this contribution.
He wanted to make this contribution.
And he empowered Amrish Prabhu
And he empowered Ambarish Prabhu
by giving him this seva.
by giving him the seva.
But he also asked the GBC
But he also asked the GBC
and different devotees and sannyasis from around the world
and different devotees and sannyasis from around the world
to see that this temple is built.
to see that this temple is built.
Sometimes he would praise Americans,
Sometimes he would praise Americans,
sometimes he would praise Europeans.
sometimes he would praise Europeans,
He would say different things.
he would say different things.
He turned to me. He turned to me
He turned to me and
turned to me
he turned to me
in confidence. In confidence.
in confidence,
He kind of whispered to me.
and he kind of whispered to me,
As I see how he was playing one devotee against another. He was playing one devotee against another.
he was playing one devotee against the other.
That he told me. I just want to enthuse everybody.
I want to enthuse everybody
Get this temple built.
to get the temple built,
Something like that.
something like that.
So he used every tactic, every way to enthuse us.
So he used every tactic, every way to enthuse us.
That takes me back to the Bhakti Ratnakar.
That takes me to Bhakti Ratnakar.
There, Srinivas Acharya,
There Srinivas Acharya,
he went on a Navadip Parikrama
he went on Navadip Parikrama
by Ishan
by Ishan
Thakur.
And
at the end,
he
was laying down in a Sachi courtyard.
At the end he was lying down in Sachi's courtyard.
And he was looking
And he was looking.
Simple grass huts.
Simple grass huts.
He said, this is suitable for a devotee.
This is suitable for a devotee.
But the Supreme Lord,
But the Supreme Lord,
the Lord of Lords,
the Lord of Lords,
the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
the Supreme Personality of Godhead,
he should have
a
beautiful palace and devotees and
a beautiful palace and devotees
serving him. Why grass hut?
Why grass huts?
And then Nidra, sleep,
And in Nidra, sleep,
attracted him.
And
the Lord Chaitanya took him up and gave him a spiritual vision of Navadvip.
And Lord Chaitanya took him up and gave him a spiritual vision of Navadvip Dham.
How it was golden and effulgent and huge.
How it was golden and effulgent.
Huge. He showed a temple where Lord Chaitanya was seated on a jeweled Simhasan with.
So he showed a temple where Lord Chaitanya was seated on a jeweled Simhasan.
With Vishnu Priya and Lakshmi Priya.
Vishnu Priya and Lakshmi Priya.
And then he woke up. Then he woke up. Wow. He went back to sleep.
And he went back to sleep.
And he was taken up.
And he was taken up.
And he was shown a temple with a big dome.
And he was shown a temple with a big dome.
And there were kirtan going on.
And there was kirtan going on.
Panchatattva and so many devotees were dancing kirtan.
Panchatattva and so many devotees were dancing in kirtan.
Millions of devotees, countless devotees from all parts of the world, from China, from Russia.
Millions of devotees, accomplished devotees from all parts of the world.
America.
From Russia, China, America, all over.
Continent.
From every continent.
Every color.
They're
all chanting and dancing. All chanting Hare Krishna.
They were all chanting and dancing, all chanting Hare Krishna.
He had this vision. So, this kind of this is there on the spiritual platform.
So this is there on the spiritual platform.
But it's also a type of prediction.
But it's also a type of prediction.
We see this temple.
We see this temple
with a big dome.
And
the Panchatattva.
And the Panchatattva.
And all the devotees would be dancing.
And all the devotees would be dancing.
And doing kirtan. So, we see how at the birthplace they have Lord Chaitanya, Vishnu Priya and Lakshmi Priya.
We see at the birthplace how they have Lord Chaitanya and Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya.
And here we have Panchatattva.
And here we have Panchatattva. Dancing.
Anyway, now we have to do what Gopal Krishna Maharaj said. We have to lend our might.
We have to give our might.
And see that every brick, every square foot, every square meter of the temple is finished.
That every brick, every square foot, every square meter of the temple is finished.
I'm told that I should end. ILS is freaking out. I wanted to give you a glimpse of the planetarium. But no time. But it's the exhibits go into the things that Prabhupada wanted.
The exhibits, they go into the things that Prabhupada wanted.
Time. By Vedic standards. It's mind-boggling. How we present our philosophy. In a very scientific format. People, when they see this, they have to go out with the consciousness a little changed.
So when people see this, they have to go out with their consciousness changed.
No doubt.
No doubt.
So, with your blessings and all the intelligence of the great devotees here,
So with all your blessings and with all the intelligence of the great devotees here,
we can do something very transcendently powerful.
we can do something transcendently powerful.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.